beautiful. It's Miss Nikki, and I am so grateful that you are joining me today as I set up my September 2021 planner. I'm going to be using my Webster's Pages planner. It's at A5, and I'm not sure what color this is, but it's available now on the websterspages.com website. And to me, it's like a raspberry, but I just love it. It's so pretty. So let's start out by, I just emptied it. So now I'm going to wipe it clean. I'm just going to spray it with my sanitizer and just wipe it with a paper towel. Now that it's clean, I'm going to start transferring the things that I want from my last planner. Let me show you it. This is my recollections planner that I got from Michael's. I think this is called Mermaid. I have no idea if it's still available there, but you can check your local Michael's and see. So it's so chunky, I could barely close it, but it has some goodies in there. So I'm gonna get some of those out and put them in this one. First, I like to have some kind of protector here. So I'm going to take this, which is just a piece of vellum that I laminated, cut, and put some slits in. This paper came from one of my Planner Society boxes when I was a subscriber. Here's my 2021 pocket that I created. It was a dashboard from Cloth and Paper that I put a pocket on. I have a box of, a bag of these assorted pockets, and I just took one and it had the adhesive on the back. So I was able to create a little pocket here to hold some of my stickers in. These stickers came from Gold Mine and Cocoa. I don't know why I've been just hoarding them. And I wonder if I've even used one of the stickers from this collection. For this section of my planner, it's for my 2021 overview, but I love this page and how it had the circles here, and I just like to keep my circle sticky notes on there. Here's my 2021 overview section from Cloth and Paper. Most of my inserts do come from Cloth and Paper. This is a clear or translucent dashboard that I got from Amazon, and I'm going to see if I can find a label for this that I like. I'm not going to use all of the same dashboards that I had in my last planner, but some of them I will. Like for my books section, I love this dashboard from Cloth and Paper that says Logophiles, a lover of words. And this is going to be where I house my book tracker, which I've filled it up most of the way. So I guess I'm gonna have to create this again. And it actually was just a printout from Etsy. And here's a reading log insert, again from Cloth and Paper. And here are some books that I had been thinking about reading. So I'm going to clip those there so that I can refer to those later. This was to help me find the next month. Cloth and Paper does not provide a month view, so I'm going to use one of the month views that I already have. I'm going to go ahead and add my 2021 horizontal weekly for September from Cloth and Paper. This is my September scripture writing and prayer journaling prompts. This comes from prayerfulplanner.com. I actually have one of their planners that I'm going to show you. I'm going to share it with you soon, so be looking for the video for that. And I'm going to start writing my scriptures in my new scripture book. So I'm going to put this here. And this was a free printout from them. And I just cut it down. I printed it at the A5 size, cut it down, and hole punched and slit it. So there's that. This self-cultivation dashboard, I put some stickers here, but I think I'm going to use it to separate my month from my scripture writing prompts. I think that's perfect, a perfect divider for there. Here's my meal planning dashboard, which I'm going to leave in this planner temporarily, but I believe that I'm going to start using my meal planner soon, and then just transferring the half sheets over to this planner, but we will see. For now, I have these sheets that I just drew some lines and put the days here so I can create a weekly meal plan right there. This divider I have from Cloth and Paper, and it just has a floor plan here, but I like having it in my cleaning section. So I use this to divide my cleaning section off. And here's my cleaning checklist. I'll be filling that in. And then I'm going to put up another divider because this is more of beginning a home section. And I have these inserts for when I have a project. Now, right now, I don't have a complete like renovation or anything that I'm doing in my home, but I have been going back in each room and kind of refreshing the areas. So I did put down some colors that I want to incorporate, or some themes that I want to have in those areas. And that's something I'm going to be working on. This dashboard is already labeled lists, so I'm going to keep that there. And since the section isn't that big, I am going to go ahead and transfer it over. I know that I've been saying that I'm going to reduce the amount of bulk that's in my planner, but I think that this will be fine. And this just has a task list. I'm actually going to be using this more as my master planning list. And then I'll be able to separate my priorities and my non-priorities on this one sheet. So I really do like that.
This is a reminder.
Okay, so my next section I have labeled Girlboss, and here is another resilience. Here's another dashboard for cloth and paper. This one says resilience. I love this. So I have this for my Girlboss section. And since I already had this sheet in my other planner, I just transferred it over. This piece of acetate paper is from Cloth and Paper again. This one says Fortitude, and I think that it's a nice reminder to have in my business section. This is just a clear sheet of plastic that came as a protector in one of my planners, and I've been keeping it because I have this inbox sheet from Cloth and Paper. So I just cleared off my inbox dashboard, and I'm going to put some information on here using, I should say some sections on here, using these magnetic dry erase markers that I got from Amazon. The thing that I love about this is that it's easy to erase with. So you see how crooked I made that line? That's gonna bother me. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm gonna use my black ruler that I don't particularly use, so I think it'll be perfect for this. As a matter of fact, let's do all that. But this is a dry erase board. And again, the reason why I have this is so that the ink from this board doesn't mess up the other pages in my planner. Sometimes I'll just use this as a guide behind this sheet, behind the dashboard. See how it creates the little boxes for me? Here are some note sheets for when I have some inspiration I need to write down. This bravery dashboard is just beautiful. I just like it. So I just stuck it in here as a divider for this section. Now I have this dashboard, I have it labeled notes, but I don't particularly care for the color of this, which is one reason why I've been transitioning over to these clear dashboards, because the Cloth and Paper dashboards are so beautiful that I prefer to have the clear so I could see through them, and then I could just add a label there. But this one does say notes already, so I'm going to leave that there until I replace it. And then the last thing that I'm going to put in this planner, or as far as the sections go, is my vision board for my planner. I haven't shared it yet, but I will, but just not yet. So there's a lot of pages in here that I'm looking forward to sharing with you one day. The other thing is this pen. I think I'm gonna switch this pen out. I actually think that all these pens will look beautiful with this planner, but I think I'm going to go with this one for now. But I'm not bound. I can always change it if I want. I like to keep these little page flags in the back of my planner. I don't use them often, but I do like having them nearby. And I have these stickers that I was using them all the time, but it seems like lately they haven't really been front of mind. I probably need to put them in a different section so that I use them more. But the other thing is I have this pouch that I keep some stamps in and some of my paper clips. I'm gonna keep those here, even though I don't really use them. I can't even remember the last time I mailed something. But when I'm looking for a stamp, I don't like to search. So there they are. I have this daily itinerary sheet that actually came as part of the traveler's box, or a traveling theme box from Cloth and Paper for, I think it might have been for September. But I don't think I'm going to be using it for trips. I think that I want to put down the goal schedule for my day, and I think this will be a good place to put that. So I'm going to tuck those here for when I use them, which doesn't seem like I'll tuck them here. Now, in my last box from Cloth and Paper, I received some goodies that I did not share. Some of them I do want to incorporate in this planner. Now, for one thing I wanted to share with you is this little pouch. This is soigné. Now, I don't remember what it means, but this clear pouch has been housing my notepads, and I think that is exactly what I'm going to be keeping in here for now, and then I'm just going to store this in my planning bag. I have the spotlight page flags. I'm going to put them back here with my other page flags. I'm not too particular with, I don't like this color, but I think I'm going to put them back here in my meal planning section. I think because the color kind of reminds me of vegetables. So it's definitely...
Nay, here is your reminder.
It's definitely something that I wouldn't have picked, which is one of the main reasons why I like the Cloth and Paper subscription box, because they always introduce me to something that I wouldn't normally try on my own. And these colors, Angora, Mojito, and Cypress, are three that I would have never picked. Probably none of them. And I'm just going to put a few here, just so I'll have them if I'm in need. And the rest, I'm going to put them in here for now. I received these half-page graph notes.
Niles, here is your reminder.
Again, these are perfect for this section since I've been using these for my meal planning. I'm just going to add a few there. Now in the box with the traveling stuff, I did get this one. This dashboard that has some information or just like a quick excerpt about traveling. Some travel stickers. This handwritten note. These transparent stickers. Here's a packing list. And again, that daily itinerary. So these things I'm just going to go ahead and store until I need them. Hopefully the world will open up again soon and I'll be using those travel pages more often. I can actually create a travel section in my planner. Now, since these are multiple sheets, you see they're all transparent. I am going to store these right up front. Okay, and the last thing that I have are these journaling cards. Exceptional. To create something exceptional, your mind must be focused on the smallest detail. To create something exceptional, and it just repeats. You still have a lot of time to make yourself be what you want. You still have a lot of time to make yourself be what you want. Again, it's repeating. But these are nice. I normally use these, I'll hole punch them and put something a little more colorful on the back and place them inside my planner in random spots. And sometimes I'll even include like a checklist for something that I'm gonna be focusing on. So we'll see how I'll use those. I'll be sure to share that with you as well. And for this one, I'm going to put some of my September goals on the back. And that will be the end of this. So this planner is actually set up and ready to go. I can fill it up in the front with some of my goodies, which pretty much seem like they are more for decoration than function. But I do have these stickers here that are actually for planning. I do use these often. As well as these are actually washi stickers, washi dots. So I'll slide those there. All progress begins with a brave decision. I'll just add a couple of my paper clips, a couple of decorative paper clips there. This one is like a knit, so it's like fall is coming. This purple one just because I love purple and I think the bows look cute there together. But other than that, I think we are ready for September. So here we are. And that is that's it. I want to thank you so much for joining me today. I hope that you enjoyed this, and I hope that I was able to be an inspiration to you in your planning. And until the next time, remember, we can manage all the things